Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are going to start a new lesson of mathematics for class 9th. It is circles again because many concepts have been left. In the previous video I could cover only one topic, that was just area of a circle. But today we will recall some of the concepts which we have earlier studied in lower classes, as well as we will learn some new concepts. We will try to understand some new concepts regarding circles. So what is circle? The first and foremost question is this: we have to define it and we have to give the meaning of a circle. Almost all of us understand by the name circle, but when it comes to defining it, it is a very difficult part again, because according to ninth class standard, what is a circle? It is a group of or a collection of points in the plane which is at a which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane, or you can say a collection of points in the plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point is known as circle. Now some of the students are wondering, there are curved lines and there is only one point we can say, that is the center, but where is the group of points? So there is nothing like confusing, because the group of points is not seen because they have together formed a line, curved line, and the circle is formed with the help of this curved line, which itself is formed from a large number of points. So the points are not separately visible, but the points are there in this curved line and they are equidistant. They are at a fixed distance from this point in the plane. This is the fixed point in the plane, and these are different points which together have formed this curved line, and they are at a fixed distance from this stationary point, this fixed point, and this distance is known as, from O to P, is known as the radius of the circle. This curved line itself is called the circle. Now again there is a very minor difference between circle and circular region. Some of us think that this whole is the circle. Circle is the name of this curved line only, because when you include the interior of this curved line or this circle, then it becomes the circular region. There is very smaller difference. Those who are not concerned with the topic, they don't know this difference, but you, as you are studying the concept from A to Z, you must know this marked difference. This marginal difference also must be there in your mind. So this fixed point from which all the points on the circle are equidistant is known as circle. You will know it very well already. In the same way, the distance from this fixed point to any point on the circle remains constant, and this distance is known as the radius. So OP is the radius. What is OP? OP is the radius of this circle. Again, we will recall some of the concepts first, which we have already studied in earlier classes, and then we will move on to some new concepts which have been included this year in 9th class syllabus, or we can say in 10th class. So center, radius, circle, general definition and explanation, you have got it. Now what about a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle? Because these 2 points A and B are located on the circle. This is not on the circle. This point is in the interior of the circle, or we can say it is in the circular region. This point is outside the circle. So we have studied this in earlier classes, that a circle drawn in the plane divides the plane into 3 parts, which are the exterior of the circle, those points which lie outside the circle. Any point outside the circle will be known as in the exterior of the circle. Those points which lie inside the circular region, they will be known as the points in the interior of the circle, and those points which lie on this curved line, they will be known to be lying on the circle itself. So we are introducing a new term, a new concept, and how it is. What do we call a line segment joining any 2 points on the circumference of the circle, or we can say on the circle? A and B are 2 points, and the line segment AB joining them is known as a chord of this circle. So what is chord? A line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is known as the chord. Now, along with the chord, we will see another new term, that is, you may well understand that this chord has divided the whole circle into 2 parts, out of which one is smaller and the one is larger. This portion of the circle is larger and this is smaller portion of the circle. These parts of the circle into which the chord AB has divided it are known as the segments. What do we call them? We call them segments. And we can classify them in 2 categories. The smaller one will be called minor segment and the larger one will be called major segment. So this will be, upper part will be the major segment, because you are very well seeing it that the upper part is much bigger than the lower one. Therefore it is the larger or the major segment, and the lower one is the minor segment.